RJ and Ridge deal with guilt separately, over Eric's grim diagnosis. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates tease RJ Forrester and Ridge Forrester will deal with guilt separately, over Eric Forrester's grim diagnosis. Ridge and RJ will become aware Eric suffered a health scare in the Forrester CEO office, Ridge walking right in on him coughing up blood. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Eric Forrester won't admit how sick he is or go to the hospital. Eric hasn't wanted to admit how sick he is for months and refuses to go to the hospital, despite the pleadings of Donna Logan and Katie Logan. When Ridge walks in on the middle of his attack, he's forced to admit he's ill, although he doesn't say how ill unawares Ridge already knows. RG has been on the front lines of Eric's illness for several months now, since he had drafted RG to help him design because of arthritis, also witnessing him deteriorate. Eric is in rough shape when Ridge walks in the CEO office, and Donna saying, to Eric's chagrin, his condition is getting worse. Eric is a proud and stubborn man who has refused treatment much of his illness, and Ridge and RG feel guilty for not saying something when they've noticed symptoms. B spoilers. RJ Forrester wishes he told his parents sooner. Even though he was following his grandfather's wishes when he kept Eric's illness a secret, and even when it was confirmed he was dying, he feels guilty he didn't tell. If he'd have told his parents sooner, then Ridge wouldn't have let a temporary rift come between him and Eric and wouldn't have made the fashion challenge such a war. Eric may not have pushed himself as hard had the competition not been made so fierce by Ridge, who'd been challenged to beat him and in fact did. RG feels like he stole time from his dad that could have been spent better than feuding over a Kutcher line, even though when he did find out, Ridge conceded. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Ridge Forrester regrets fighting against his dad so hard. As for Ridge, he feels guilty and regrets fighting against his dad so hard before finding out the challenge was about Eric feeling relevant and vital and needing to win. He, like RJ, is having a hard time dealing with not having much time left with Eric and seeing him deteriorate in front of his eyes, Eric trying to hide it. Both are determined to make whatever time Eric has left as happy and as least stressful as possible. However, as they continue to see him get worse and be too proud to accept support, deeming it pity, it will continue to be hard on each of them, but not as hard as it will be on Eric himself, who continues to push the pity away from himself. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with B and B right now. Come back here often for the bold and the beautiful spoilers, news, and updates.